Hi friends, today I wanted to finally make a video on this channel. Previously I told myself I was going to upload once a week and there was a little hiccup, but you know what? We're going to upload now and hopefully continue that pattern in the future. The last video that I uploaded on this channel was about a readathon that my friend and I created and participated in. For that readathon, I challenged myself to read 5 books. I have to tell you, I did not read 5 books, but I did read 3 books, which I think was pretty cool. Even though one of those books technically wasn't on my readathon TBR, it was still an accomplishment that I finished it. Those 3 books are The Sun and Her Flowers by Rupi Kaur. Absolutely loved it. I read an e-version from, was it Libby or Cloud Library or something like that. However, I definitely want to get my hands on my own copy in the very near future. The second book I finished was Sula by Toni Morrison. I have lots of thoughts on the book. I don't want to get too much into detail in this video because I don't want this video to be too long, but maybe in the future I'll go more in depth on the book. But short version is liked it, have a lot of thoughts about it. The third book that I finally finished was the autobiography of an ex-colored man. Have a lot of different thoughts about that one too. I think that there is a lot that can be gained from the reading, especially considering that the book was first published in, I want to say 1912, and how there are themes in that book that are still relevant today. However, there were parts that I didn't like, and sometimes I found the main character, actually quite a few times I found the main character a bit obnoxious, but on the whole I think it was a really interesting read. Okay, now I want to talk to you about my latest library additions. On Christmas, I received an Amazon gift card from my parents, and last week, or maybe the weekend before that, I finally got the chance to purchase something using that gift card, and I picked up 2 books. Those 2 books are Homegoing and The Handmaid's Tale. I probably made that really difficult for myself. This one, dystopian novel about women who unfortunately are used to have children. So it's all about that, about how their situation is. And then this book is a multi-generational book, and it follows 2 family lines. At the beginning, there are 2 sisters or 2 half-sisters. One of the sisters is sold into slavery and the other sister marries an Englishman, and so I believe every chapter we follow a different descendant from that line. So very excited about both of these. Now I want to discuss the books that I have picked up from the library. I have 2 books that are currently with me. I have Invisible No More, Police Violence Against Black Women and Women of Color. When I went home for Christmas break, a friend of mine had actually purchased the book and she was very excited to read this, and I saw it and I was like, yep, I need to read this too because I am very, very interested in this topic, and I definitely believe that more people need to be aware of how the injustice that we see, it goes beyond the males that we see on TV. So excited for this one. Also, I was able to pick up The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. A lot of people have been talking about this book, and I have been able to get my hands on the book. Short synopsis, there is this famous movie star, and she decides that she wants her biography to be written, and so she actually reaches out, through her agents, all that stuff, but she reaches out to this relatively unknown journalist, and we're going through their journey. We're hearing about their relationship as well as Hugo's life itself. Oh, I forgot to mention that I picked up 2 books from a used bookstore. I had store credits, so I wanted to go ahead and do something with that. 2 books that I have are Savage and Inequalities. I picked up my own copy. There goes the sun. I picked up my own copy because I attempted to get it from the library, but I wasn't reading it in time, but I knew I was going to read this eventually, so I picked up my own copy. And I also have Things Fall Apart, and I've heard nothing but good things about this book, and I want to make sure that I am reading more books by authors of color. I am currently reading The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, and I've gotten about 65 pages in, and I am liking what I'm reading so far, and I'm excited to continue and see what else there is. That is all that I have for you guys. I hope that you're doing well. Please let me know what you guys are reading, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!